This is the most affordable solar battery that I could find so far. It has 15 kilowatt hour and I did install a few days ago. So far, I've managed to go 4 or 5 days without using energy from the grid. Buying a battery like this is the same that purchasing 71,000 kilowatt hour at 3 cents euros instead of the 18 cents euros that we buy in average, at least where I live in Portugal, from the grid. And this is an investment that in most cases will make sense, especially because this battery, 15 kilowatt hour, costs only 2,350 euros. And I will leave a link down below so that you can check out all the specifications, prices and availability. And if you are watching this video on your Windows 10 or 11 computer and you still haven't activated and can't even edit your desktop icons, don't forget to check out cdksales.com, where we can find budget official OEM keys at an affordable price, and with the coupon code that you can see on screen and down below on the video description, it will get even cheaper. If it's worth buying a battery, how much it costs, what is the return of investment, is it difficult to install? These are some of the topics that we will cover in the coming weeks, along with the usual calculations that we do right over here. But this one only costs 2,350 euros, so this goes against my opinion about 6 years ago that it was not worth it to install a battery, at least on my particular case. But these days we have to do the calculations again. My solar setup doesn't have any hybrid inverter, so I had to buy one, and we will break down the costs later. In my opinion, it's one of the most complete inverters out there, but for now I'm only using the AC coupling function. This means that the inverter detects the excess of energy that I'm exporting to the grid from my any other inverters here on the house, and it will charge the battery instead, and it will use when required. But we will talk in more detail about this inverter, and I want to share with you some really cool things, especially this one right over here, that it can measure everything that it's produced on my house and export it to the grid. And instead of exporting that excess, it will put it on the battery. Just awesome. This is the Felicity ESS battery. It's available from Solar Fácil in Spain, and it was delivered here where I live in Portugal in about 3 days. So depending on where you live, it can take more or less, but just check out the link that I will leave down below for the website. Now, it comes in a huge but really well protected box. It weighs 135 kilos and it's not impossible to move, but definitely easier with help, especially to pick it up off the box. Now, it has a all-white design, looks like a fridge, something like that. And although I wouldn't put it on a living room, I would put it just fine as I did on my garage. It has wheels so that we can easily move it around if we need, and it has some locking levers if we want to just fix it. It also has a wall mounting options, which in my particular case, I didn't see the need. And while I don't think it's too hard to install a battery, there are many safety precautions. So if you are unsure, I would get a professional to install any battery or any other solar system. Actually, to touch electricity, if you don't know what you are doing, then it's better to hire someone than risking ourselves. So I won't be trying to teach you here any details, because I believe that either we know or either we have to hire someone. But I will share with you some of the interesting things that I believe on my installation. Now, one of which is that if you are using this battery with existing inverters, which is my case, you will need the battery inverter close to the electrical panel. I've selected this inverter for several reasons, and one of which is that we can use it as an AC coupling. But years ago, when my panel was upgraded, or my main electrical panel, I did realize that the wall behind it in my garage was super thin. So I found a way to mount the partial panel, that smaller one with the protections and so on, that will feed the battery's inverter without drilling into the main panel wall. Now, I did test around a few things before I did the actual installation, because I was not really sure if I was able to get the AC coupling the way that I thought I could, and there wasn't enough information on the web, so I needed to try before making all the connectivity. But it has a function that saves save me a lot of time, so I don't need to use the Gen port, which is usually the port that we use to plug in the power that comes from the other inverters. But in this particular case, I didn't need that. This battery is awesome. It has a LCD screen. It shows the battery percentage, charging, discharging status in amps, and also on kilowatt hour if we want. Now it has the Felicity ESS app, which displays the charge level, temperatures, and other data. And even remotely, we can access the status of our battery, which is really cool. It has built-in safety features like the circuit breaker and the power button, which I love the LED around it. It's just a really small detail, but really nice. And besides all the other protections, I also installed a 120 amp fuses between the battery and the inverter, which was a suggestion from Easy Solar. Once again, I will leave the link down below. I'm using Shelly and Weebee to monitor the production and consumption, and at this moment also to measure what I put in the battery and what I discharge from the battery. For now, in a few days, I've already gone several days without using any grid energy, at least 4 or 5, but I'm sure that I'm showing you that on screen, and this is awesome. My energy exports have dropped significantly, and at this moment, I'm barely selling any energy since I did install the battery, which is awesome. But we will need to do calculations on all of this. In the next few weeks, I will be showing you a lot more info regarding especially the battery and also the new inverter that I have, because my solar system composed with 3 systems that inject power on my grid. You already know. If by any reason you are here new to the channel, I will leave some links down below that you can check out and see some older videos that might be helpful for some ideas that you might have. In the meantime, if you want to watch more technical videos about the battery and also the inverter, I will leave at least 2 links down below for Solar Fossil, which is the store where you can get these 2, and you will be able to see not only the specifications but ways to install it, a lot more technical stuff that you have watched today. Hopefully this video was helpful in some way, and if it was, don't forget the usual thumbs up right over there, which is really appreciated on this side of the screen. My name is Roberto, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.